many wisps Neutron is already sending over, because that Ancient of War now needs a lot more repairing and a lot more healing, and one wisp has fallen already. If he saves the ghoul, that is definitely worth it, and I think he gets away successfully. So sick. This was a great harass. Super close.
Both Bears and Keeper are very counterable by Undead Destroyers.
Yeah.
And 1 versus 1 base, Undead has more of an attack timing to do against Night Elf than the other way around. So... beautiful surround!
There goes the surround, and I love what Neutron is doing there as an emergency exit. He doesn't wait until the Keeper drops to low HP. He pulls off the trigger immediately and TP's home, but a beautiful surround coming in from EnTe. Very nicely done there. Uses a couple of...
Something you're doing?
Speaking of different styles than what we're used to seeing here, we see a Demon Hunter coming in second. Normally when we see Neutron, he almost always went the classic old school Keeper Alchemist style, so he's mixing it up a little bit here, zaps the mana away from the undead heroes. That is the true power of the Demon Hunter. Now, needs to be careful not to get surrounded, but as we speak, he surrounds it, drops the Nova before the mana burn comes through. Now, the Lich, though, needs to be careful, gets healed in time by the DK. Nice coil, and down goes the second
you're doing?
time. So no Moon Juice, and EnTe uses this time of the day to attack the Night Elf base.
Yeah, every single Moonwell is empty. We have DK level 5. We had a Lich with full mana. Air units are falling. EnTe is doing a great job killing units here. Hasn't lost a single one yet. That Griffin was safe with 1 HP.
Yeah.
Lich now with another Nova. Not the best Nova. Doesn't hit all the air, but is really clear on his purpose now. He wants to nuke that Demon Hunter, and he's doing that to his heart's content. 1 more Nova remaining. Where does it go? Demon Hunter is about a little bit over half life. Air units are falling by the dozen like butterflies. And EnTe just looks like he's doing really well. His expansion is coming up online behind this as well. Only 1 Acolyte on it. So this does need to be a good fight, or he will still get outmined.
Grubby, those are some loud butterflies because they keep screaming. One after the other is falling, and the Keeper says goodbye as well. EnTe's on the warpath here. Only the Demon Hunter and a couple of measly archers left. I think this was the push he was looking for. Taps out Neutron. That is GG, and our champion goes into a 1-0 lead.
Grubby, those are some loud butterflies because they keep screaming. One after the other is falling, and the Keeper says goodbye as well. They keep screaming. One after the other is falling, and the Keeper says goodbye as well. EnTe's on the warpath.
You see that Neytpoh now, his best chance is to take an Ancient of War on the Goblin Shop. And although that does give a great item, it is a very high damage camp to poor Ancients of War. And it happens to be on an intersect course of EnTe in the direction of Kendric's base.
I wish I could play there, Grubby. I'm not there yet. I'm practicing in secret, the secret weapon of undeads, but I'm not there yet. My power level is not high enough.
All right, your base is safe at least. That's good news, though. That's good.
Something you're doing?
He's trying to surround that Alchemist once again. Skeletons in position. Aura is good. Movement speed is there, but is it enough damage to take down the Alchemist? He switches once again and chases down those archers like it was nothing. Beautifully done. Lich, though, dropping low.
Yeah, not 100% sure I like that final coil. Oh my god, he's gonna let the Lich TP out while keeping up the pressure with the DK and Gargs. Coming in with the skeletons here. Wants to spread those skeletons for a potential detonate. Oh, there's no TP on the DK! Oh, EnTe is so greedy here. He's not gonna be able to get out from here. There's no way Neutron will let him get away with this.
I think so too, Grubby. I think for the first time we see the Death Knight in this series fall. It was just no. The entangle just in time. But yeah, it was greedy, as you said.
Something you're doing?
If you want to entangle him, you can first acid bomb to proc it, since it's on the cooldown, and then you entangle, so that one goes through. That's another option. But yeah, great creeping by EnTe. He's getting those really valuable items. Let's see what he gets here. He would not be happy with an Orb of Darkness. He gets an Orb of Darkness.
Grubby!
Oops.
The Prophet of Doom.
Cursed.
Something you're doing?
Now he found the base, so he attacked it with a Gargoyle and a Destroyer. He's going to be able to take down that Tree of Life, but in the meantime, it's a multi-pronged attack. Neutron went for the gold mine. He killed 2 Acolytes instantly, and the gold mine also. And despite the Unholy Aura, it's EnTe who feels he has the mobility disadvantage.
Yeah. And I fully agree with you, Grubby. What is...
Oh, Orb of Darkness! Orb of Darkness is turning out to be so useful!
The disaster! It's a disaster! EnTe! We were doubting him.
Darkness.
We were saying that he was so far behind in the Orb of Darkness. We were making fun of it. We were saying this is not the item they was hoping to go for. It killed the Zeppelin. Neutron was probably not expecting that much damage from 2 measly undead heroes to go through. 2 heroes crashing into the trees. And although Night Elves love their trees so much, in this case,
not so much. Something you're doing?
he could get into a sticky situation there with a Tangle, you know, with Focus Fire. There's no invul, there's no healing available, but a big Nova hitting the entire Air Force, the Royal Air Force of the Night Elves. And this is so much damage. And look at the base of Neutron. There's not much healing left, Grubby. So many Moonwells were sniped by those fiends. The Spooters are still in the base. They can burrow if the army goes back. So this is a super cool move by
Something you're doing?
I think this could be really his time to shine. And, you know, defending his championship title on the fight night, getting that extra money, always a nice welcome gift.
Yeah. I'll be curious to see. And this isn't even his main job. He's got a main job. Warcraft 3 is just on the side, so it'll be a nice little bit of extra. Oh, sick Moonwell dodge with that Wisp there, dodging the coil. And he's not going to cancel it neither. It wasn't just aesthetics. He actually decides, yeah, I'm okay with the Moonwell there.
Something you're
These little
doing?
moves where you actually use buildings to your advantage. You dodge stuff left and right and center. That's really how good players have become. Pretty much not really unthinkable, I would say, but much less frequently we would see these events take place a couple of years ago.
Sick, using that third Moonwell to block the coil kill. It's a single skelly hit with a coil to kill a Wisp, but if you're fast, you can get in between those 2 damages, and you can heal it on the Moonwell, and your Wisp is going to survive.
No way. Oh my god, he's getting it again. Neutron is schooling EnTe right there.
Yeah, but he was asking for it. That was
Yes.
sloppy in the extreme by EnTe. You don't melee a Keeper of the Grove and stay there for 5 seconds.
Something you're doing?
Look at that Alchemist. 10 armor bonus.
Oh, that's so
Solid
sick.
motivation and triple ring of protection.
The Lord of the Rings. We have him right here. +3, +4, +3, 10 armor. And that is actually one of the biggest weaknesses, the innate weaknesses of the Alchemist, right? He comes with a measly 2 armor when he leaves, or even 1, I think, at level 1.
One.
Yeah. So super weak in that regard, but now he's going to be a tanky boy.
Something you're doing?
All right. Here goes the attack now, and we see the archer flank, the Chimeras charging in, actually in the front line there as well. They're getting focus fired really hard by those gargoyles. 1 is down. The second one gets focused with the destroyers as well. So much damage coming through. Undead heroes are getting level ups left, right, and center. The ghouls have made it to the archers as well. The air army of the undead completely untouched. The POTM is going to get sniped to death here as well. Look at the Crypt Lord, though. Can't get a coil just in the nick of time here. The bears are desperately trying to hold the front line as well. The Chimeras dropping one after the other, but 2 of them are still alive. Another level up, another level up. Give me one more, baby. And unit after unit for the Night Elf is falling. All those treants can probably not turn the tide of battle. The final Chimera, is it going to be ended as well? Yes, the Gargoyle was still left alive, and the undead heroes now are melting those forces. The Keeper has to use the TP, maybe could have used it earlier to save some of those units too. And this means EnTe reigns supreme.
Something you're doing?
You can just take a destroyer. Oppa! One of the destroyers down, and here comes the big fight. The Chimera moving forwards. There's nothing really EnTe is gaining out of any of this. It's kind of like the last game where the situation keeps getting worse, but he's not making a move. And I can feel your impatience with it, Kendric.
For sure. I mean, it's basically like EnTe with his back against the wall. Like in the previous game, just in a different situation. Before, he was outmaneuvered by air units, and he was backdoored. This time, he's just getting choked and strangled to death by the Alchemist. A huge AoE healing. The Tranquility is probably just the nail in the coffin here right now. EnTe is outmanned, outgunned, and outsmarted on multiple fronts here. Neutron is just toying with his food, something you're not supposed to do normally, but at this point, I think he gets away with it. Memphis on the Crypt Lord says goodbye for one final time, and I think with this, EnTe should probably tap out, running out of options. He's trying to, of course, stay in this series, and we have to understand that, just another ka-ching. Yeah, no destroyers left. Maybe a hero focus. The last resort of many undead games. Coiled Nova to the hero's face, but not against this number of Chimeras. He's just going to slaughter him now.
A very exciting game with a very unexciting end. That's okay. Players will try to play it out to the end.
Yeah.
Neytpoh, for him, this is a position of comfort and fun.
Something they're doing?
It can be. They lower the armor with a Fairy Fire. Of course, these ghouls are going to drop like flies if focused very well. It's not even worth to coil them. I think the DK needs to save those coils for the Lich, who's once again dropped very dangerously low. But the archers are falling. More and more are going down. The gargoyles are basically uncontested. They're the masters of the air right now. DK, though, in so much trouble. Level 3. Is he going to die? No, Death Pact to save himself on the gargoyle. Still surrounded, though. The hero trend. I can't believe it. Sig Micro by Neutron. And he takes down EnTe's main hero. No economy. All in was the Undead player. And now he's going to have to live or fight with what he's got left.
Something they're doing?
Yeah. Sometimes you're at 50 food and you want to stay there because it gives you more gold. But then you need more lumber income, which requires you to go over 50 food. So you save up just enough lumber, like 120, to start your first few tech units to go over 50, together with a shredder, which costs 100 lumber. And then it'll take you a little bit more time to bottleneck behind that first shredder return. When the shredder finally returns, okay, boom, there goes your income, there goes your population boom. And that's a pretty good fight for EnTe. I thought he was gonna look, it was gonna look not close, but he's doing a good job here. But he gets his DK surrounded again.
Again, another one. It just felt like a deja vu that happened the last time. No TP. The Death Knight has to fall yet again. Careful though with a keeper, but this time I think EnTe realizes that there's no recovery from that one. Neutron, the Russian challenger, dethrones EnTe, our German champion.